The latest Canadian to make good on the international fashion circuit is a young Torontonian named Nicolas Andreas Taralis. Taralis moved to Paris when he was 17. He's now 30, so that's 13 years of perfecting his craft. He's worked with some of the biggest names in the business, like spending 5 years at Dior under Eddie Slimane and 4 years with Helmut in Vienna.
I had a really long education. I mean, I was studying in New York, I was studying in Vienna. So that part was very important to me. I spent 4 or 5 years in Vienna. And it was really, I would say, like aesthetically probably the most fundamental. That's where I really feel like I kind of sort of discovered, let's say, what I was really interested in.
What has shaped your aesthetic? Because it seems to me that there's a certain kind of darkness.
I don't know if it's a reaction with something about growing up in Toronto. I don't know. I don't really feel like any of my aesthetic roots come from growing up in Toronto. At some point, I think it had more to do with the fact that I was always very much interested in contemporary architecture, modernist architecture, contemporary art.
How important is music to you?
Quite, I would say it's fundamental. Everything really. But I'm just feeling like for something right now a little bit more hard and aggressive and kind of like with energy. And so
electronic.
I don't know. The thing that's bothering me right now at the moment about music is always sort of this steady stream of references all the time. So it's like this electro clash and 80s wave and so. It's nice. I don't know. I'm just missing a little bit something original and kind of like contemporary and of the moment right now. It would be nice to drop all the references and forget everything.
Is ambiguity important, do you think, in your clothing?
Ambiguity, yeah. There's always, I mean, a lot of the clothing are really ambiguous, I think. I would say 95% or 90% are quite ambiguous.
Would you imagine men wearing your clothes as well?
I could, for sure. Why not? I would like to. But that's not really the idea. I mean, the idea is just I have a very precise idea of a woman, which would be a little bit more, you know, soft, but at the same time strong. So this contrast is what's interesting.
What would you like people to say about you?
I don't know, I'll let them decide.
What they're deciding is they're putting Taralis up high on their list of ones to watch.
I think he's got great tailoring. He's saying something. It's very edgy, yet very modern.
He's so young. He's obviously got a vision that he sticks to, and I commend that. I think that's great. And there's a lot of sellable pieces there.
And the capes are beautiful, that Cape Cod and the knits, and the red sweatshirt with the zippers. Really good.
And we're coming out of this kind of girly feminine thing, and we were actually looking in the market for that antithesis to that girly moment in fashion. And Nicolas kind of offered us that.
Paris for Fashion File. I'm Tim Blanks, contributing editor of Fashion magazine.